Okay, welcome back. I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to Sky Factory 5. We're carrying on pretty much where we left off. And we've got a few more bits and pieces in here. Is anything actually spawning in here? Do we have any additional drops that we might want to pick up? Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Okay. Let's close that. Let's go turn off this. Need to stop doing this on camera. I need to start doing this off. But, well, I forgot. Okay. Let's get out of here. Close that. Okay, so we have an epic grab bag hat. A bee hat. Bee. No, I don't think so at all. Okay. Extractinate's doing fine. We need to start setting those up, a few other bits and pieces as well. Before I forget, put these down here. And I obviously don't have any. Okay, I should have some iron downstairs. Need some shears. Shear these things up. Okay, pretty soon we're going to need to start working on a proper storage system fairly soon. Not entirely sure what that's going to look like, but we'll figure it out at some point soon. Snip. 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 It's not even epic, look, it's rare. Here we go. And those need to go in there as well. Yes, that's what it is on this one. Keep getting it wrong. Okay, so we're going onions, wheat. We need to expand this as well at some point soon. So we've got a few things to do, but what I really want to do today, we've got this here, so we can use that. But what I really want to do is get much more power sorted, because this is okay. It'll do for now. So the first thing we're going to do, I've already looked up Immersive here, but we're going to make an LV accumulator, which treats planks, iron, some lead plates, and a bucket of redstone acid, which I've already looked up the recipe for. Now, do we have any redstone in here? We do. So it should, if memory serves, be that and that. There we go, bucket of redstone acid. And what can we actually use this for? Rock softening acid, the accumulators, and that's it. Meh. What can we actually use the fluid for? Nothing. Okay, that's fine then. Right, so we just need some treated wood. Do we have any more treated planks? No. So what we are going to do is make some more coal. It's been a while. Right. No, we're not going to make any more coal. There we go. That's better. Now we're going to make some more coal. And we're going to dump all of this black down here. We do really need to start automating all of this stuff at some point very soon. But for now, this will do. Okay, so we are going to need... Can we get... Yes, cool. Then we're going to need some wood. Get rid of them. Oh, boy, we already have some. Okay, that's fine. And we're going to need... What else do we need for the LV? Lead and iron. Do we have... No, we have steel, so we're going to need some lead plates and some iron. Nice and simple. Providing I've got both of those down here. Yep. Should have known better, really. There we go. Lead. Could do with speeding this up at some point, but it'll do for now. Lead plates. There it is. Wrong lead plate. So there's nothing there that couldn't change them over. Alright. Fucking thing. Right. That's always been the biggest problem with mods in Minecraft, where you get people that come into the same thing for different... I mean, something like all the ores is awesome for that, but... Obviously, Dark Toaster decided not to put it... Darkstone decided not to put it on the pack. Okay. So let's get that out. Let's get that out, pop that in. So we need the plate. So we need 3 steel plates and the wire cutters. Well, we've got that. Get in there, you. Those are iron plates. Steel plates. Get in there, you. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Let's pop them in there. Good. Comes out the right one this time. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to need our hammer. Hammer. Where is it? It's over here. Hammer. And all we're going to do is we're just going to change this very, very slightly. Ow. I forgot I'm going to need the cables and stuff on it. Keep freaking doing that and I don't mean to. So we're going to need you. We're going to need a connector and we're going to need a relay. So. And we're going to need my pick. Pick. Okay, so we're going to quickly remove you. Going to quickly remove you. I don't think I lost that one, so that's fine. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to pop this. I'm thinking... here. Nope. Because it needs to be able to reach that, so there. Okay, cool. Now we're going to have... we're going to need to raise this up one more, I think. Okay, do we have any more of that? Yep. Additional cookstone. Right, go up here. Should be able to get up here anyway. Oh well. We'll just use one of the treated planks we've got. They're fine for the minute. Here we go. Didn't bring enough. Okay. But actually that shouldn't be a problem. What will be a problem is the fact that I didn't put the torch up there. There we go. Torch. Now then. Okay, so facing side input and the output. We will put there. Input, output. That's what we want. So, up here we're going to put a relay. Up there. Did that go? No. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Even though I'm going to want one there, that's not the point. Right, so you go there. And you're already up there, that's fine. So now we need our copper wires. Okay, so we need to move this. That's fine. It's fine. Right, now next up, we need to sort this one. You go from there, To that. Now I just got to be careful digging down so I don't dig through the goddamn floor. Okay. So now if we put this thing, say, here. Get off. Accumulator. Blip, blip. There we go. Starting to build. Okay, now we need more connectors. Ooh. Lovely noises in the background if you can hear that. We've got a bit of a storm drifting across, which is nice. Copper and... yep. It's been a while. Terracotta. Clay. Yes, we just need some sand. Sand in the barrels. Aye, members. God, how much flint is storing in this thing? Definitely going to need some barrels down here pretty soon, I think. There we go. Right, so let's go make some clay. $18, $19, $20, just keep going until we run out in this stack, I think. Ooh. Looks like we're going to have quite a nice thunderstorm around here tonight. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I like a good storm. Always have. Remember when I was a kid, no, people used to hide from them. I never did. I used to like watching them. I will say, I like being indoors to watch a storm. Going and standing out in them, not exactly on my top 10 of things to do when I'm bored. But nonetheless... okay, here we go. That'll all be terracotta by the time it reaches over here. And we're going to need some more copper wires, so let's get on that quick as well. I'm going to need some more copper soon. But what we're going to need to do is be a bit more efficient with our production of copper, I think. Right. Oh no, we've got plenty of wires. So we just need a stick to wrap it around. That's fine. In you go. Ah! Do we have any sticks? Yeah, we've got a couple. Why not? This will be enough. In fact, exactly enough. Woohoo! So now we just need to go downstairs. Pop that back in there. Grab that. And we go 1, 2, 1, 2. And I put one extra bit of copper away that I didn't want to. And this should be connector. Yep. There we go. Takes me a few minutes to remember. And then after that we're away. Okay, and then we just go blip. Blip, blip. 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 There we go. So now we have plenty of storage. So this will now just, yeah. This will work a lot better because any power that we're generating will now be stored. It's only a minor thing, but it's so damn useful. Next up, I'm thinking we need to increase. So I'm thinking a pulverizer. This shouldn't be too hard to make now. We've got all the bits we need. Induction smelter. You come out of there. And the advantage with these is I could put that this inputs to the top and outputs on here. Auto input, auto output. So, what we're going to do is we're going to add a pulverizer downstairs. And essentially, the plan is that the pulverizers, I mean, we can use them to make sand, you know, on a much more efficient scale than these mills as well. So, what I'm thinking of doing is I was thinking about putting a pulverizer over there to basically double the amount of ores. But what I'm also thinking is if we put pulverizers over here, if we put another cobble gen over here, and put pulverizers down from the cobble gen, or two, to produce sand. So, gravel, sand. We can also then throw away anything we don't want. And then we can fully automate this system. We would just need a lot of item cables. So I think we're going to leave that just for now because the item ducts are not item cables. Yeah, they're not exactly cheap. These isn't too bad. It's these bloody things that are a pain in the ass. So until we can automate bricks, I think we're going to leave that just for the minute. We will work on that. Woo! Thunderbolt lightning, very, very frightening me. Alright. The next thing I'm tempted to do is to... I'm going to build out the back here a little bit. Because what I'm going to do, I think... Yep. Bad. Gonna need some more torches. Let's get some. There we got a couple. These are brown ones, but they'll do for now. No, they're not. Okay. One there. And one there. Got a few spots, but there. Nothing major. Okay, so what we're going to need is another one of these, an engineer's workbench. The other thing I am going to need is more of this. So let's get back to making this. Because what we're going to do is we're going to automate it. So, that's the plan anyway. Wood. We need wood. There we go. Right, so for the engineer workbench, now we just need a normal crafting table, so that's fine. We're going to need some sticks. And some slabs. To make this. Now we've already made one of these, but there is a reason why I'm doing this. So we're going to need a bit of iron. And if I've still got a fence, we're going to need one of them. And we do. Bingo. And one of them. Yeah. Useful. Okay. Now the reason why we're going to want this is we can automate it. Which sounds very useful. It is very useful. Don't know what I'm saying it sounds. It is. Now, in order to automate the workbench, automated workbench. Right, so we're going to need, let's have a look what we got. We've got the treatable slabs that we're going to need, so that's cool. We're going to need 5 steel scaffolding. Do we have any steel scaffolding left? Yes, we do. We need 5. We have 4. So we need steel sticks and steel itself. Do we have any more steel? Downstairs. Down. Yep, we got a little bit. Cool. Boink. That can go in there. Right. Next session we're gonna work on a proper bloody thing. Because this is getting annoying now. Okay, so we also need the treated wood slabs. We need those. Right, let's sleep this night away because it is pissing it down. Okay, next up we need 4 conveyor belts. Do we have 4 conveyor belts lying around? Yes. Right, that's cool. Gonna need one of them. We're gonna need 2 heavy and 4 light. So, engineering blocks. Okay, so we're going to need steel plating for this. Steel plating. There we go. That'll be enough for what we want. Right, I'm just going to put this through and cook it into... No, actually no. I'm going to turn this into something fairly useful. Throw it into there. Get some more of that. Okay. And I need to eat some apples. Okay. You can go in there. You can go back in there. Blum. Right. Now then. So, heavy engineering blocks. Throw them back in there. We need steel plates for that. So let's make another cut of steel plates. Eventually we will want multiple of these, having one for each. Is that plates? No, grabbed the wrong one. Which, if you've been following me for any length of time, should not be any sort of fucking surprise. Get in there. There we go. What are they? Them in it. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need a bit of electrum. We got a baby zombie in there. We'll need to go deal with him in a minute. But we got them. Now we just need the light, which is copper, and the same bit in iron. Okay, so we go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 3. Let's throw a quarter stack through here. Right, let's go deal with this baby zombie, shall we? Have my pickaxe. Yeah, and no, I have a sword. Oh well, looks like we're just using an axe. Look at that, loads in there. No, he's gone. Oh, good. Yeah, look at that, loads. Get in there, you bugger. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep 4 of them. Pop the rest in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just need our light engineering block. There we go. Now we need to lay this out. Let's grab a little bit more treated planks just to be on the safe side, so just to make sure we got them. I need to build around the side here as well so I can get round. There we go. And I think... Yeah, I definitely think one more down here. There we go. Now to lay this out, nice and simple, so we need a zigzag of these. Light. Redstone. And I'm pretty sure it's heavy on the back. Yep, heavy on the back. There we go. And then up one. Okay. Light. No, those are heavy. Heavy there. Light. Slab. And slab. There we go. Now we just give it a gentle tap. The hammer. There we go. Now we just need another connector here. And we'll just run another cable. We need a relay. Okay, let's remove that just for a sec. That's just me being an idiot. Pop that there. Pop a relay there. No. Don't want that. There we go. Okay. This is now getting power. So what we need to do now is we need to come over here. And we need to grab this. This here, Engineer's Blueprint. Throw that in there. Now, we can tell it to make anything. To begin with, we're going to tell it to make these. And what that means, in simple terms, is anything that comes in from this side. So if we put a chest here with something that will drop it into here, or we could just put a chest, yeah, chest with a thing. I think we'll do that. And hopper. That's the word. Right, so we're just going to build chest. 2 chests. One of which is going to become an hopper. Let's just throw that away for the minute. We'll come back for that. Okay, eventually this will all be automated, but for the minute, doesn't really matter. This bit is going to be annoying. There we go. So, now, so if we put in some of that and some of that, it's going to take a few minutes to get in, but we knew that. Eventually we will speed it up. Here we go. And it will just keep making them. Now what I am going to make to add on to this, we're going to make another one of these. And quite wait, you will see in just a sec. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build one of them. And then, there we go, so we just need an iron trapdoor. Oh, that we could do. That's easy. Blip, blip. Iron trap. One of them. So now, when things are done, coming out here. There we go. Squeeze around the edge. So, what we're missing in here, we've got that, so we just need some more iron plates. So let's just quickly do that. Let's just quickly throw some iron plates in here. There's a lot of things I still need to automate around this block, but we'll get there. Okay, so iron plates we're going to make. Just stack of them. Okay, this is fully refilled, so that's cool. So off it goes. I mean, what we could do is literally lock this one as iron plates and then link this round to come into here. Which we might do. We might. I'm getting near you. And put R2 in here. Sizzle. Sizzle. There we go. This thing wasn't really designed to run on LE, as you can see. We are running out of power a little bit. I'm assuming we drained through. Yeah. That's fine. I would let it power back up again. But we now have 7 of these things. For light bulbs, it's a little bit more expensive, but we can sort that. But, so we can set this to basically, whenever we want anything, we just tell the computer, put this stuff in this chest. The chest will organise it itself, and that will be perfect. We also want to upgrade these cables at some point to insulated, probably MV. Yeah, insulated MV, which is electron wire, which we can do. We just need the tough fabric really more than anything. And then we can actually insulate ourselves and not get injured while we're doing that, which would be nice. Let's grab another pumpkin, why not? And we do want to start organising a proper system around the place for a few other bits and pieces, such as farming, which will all be powered by garden cloches, because they're just so bloody useful. Do we have any? We do have solar panels for Ender.io. These are ridiculous. These things producing... Is it these ones? No, it's these ones. Produce 64. There are these... Yeah. 64 UI per tick. They are ridiculous. Yeah. We'll probably need to get a diesel gen in the not too distant future just to add some MV power into the system. But yeah. We'll get to that when we get to it. But anyway. I'm going to leave that there for now. So again. Thank you very much for your time. And for the minute. And I've been Cappadocia. Signing off.